With your official January 1st ban list. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more. This is the kind of list that I like to see, because literally the first thing I see down here is the removal of the mini underworld goddess. This card has caused so many problems in the OCG, just from allowing literally any generic deck access to the Fiendsmith package. And, the TCG recently, dealt with this problem during a list or so back. And honestly, I think our format was much better off for this. So this is just going to be about time you guys are catching up to us. They're also banning Splash Mage. Oh, look at that. 2 TCG hits that we actually took care of so that we didn't have to deal with these problematic cards. And quite honestly, I'm happy that this is what we're seeing here. So what else is banned down here? Oh, Baguska is going away. Okay. Well, guess I can't say that I'm surprised to see Baguska not actually getting torn away, but this does have some possible implications for the TCG. And then, man, I feel bad for everybody that loves Maliss, because this is the sayonara, the deck is dead, it is time to call it a day. Now, everybody's had the theory of, if you just ban the, the white binder, then, you fix the deck. No, they just said we are sick of dealing with Maliss at this point. We are taking Red Ransom out back, and we're, getting rid of... Honestly, this deck has been one of the most versatile decks that we have ever actually seen in the game. And I'm surprised that people are surprised that this is done so well. That's it. Those are your bans. Those are 4 very strong hits across the board. Like, honestly, I'm happy to see that. Oh, newly restricted. Never, and never do I say never, did I think I would see the day that the OCG would finally hit Max C to 1. I think you are one step closer. You are 1 inch away from having your format shifting into one of the best. I mean, even like a 1-up Max C, I think, is fine. Trust me, you're going to feel really sacked out of your mind when your opponent has this. But this is interesting now, because this sparks an entire debate on, how close are we to seeing Max C finally going. I don't know. That one's crazy to me. We do see that Ice Rizel still sticking around. That's fine. It's going to 1. I don't really have much of a reason to disagree with that. Malulu going to 1. This is also interesting to me, because Malulu is a card that you look at, and I mean, Ketu's already limited to 1 in the OCG. So it's like, how much more do we actually have to restrict in this deck to kind of calm it down? And I guess Malulu being the quick play fusion during either player's turn is just fine. I mean, this card causes fundamentally a lot of problems. So I'm fine with this. Now, we're putting Marshmallow and Snatchy to 1. And we're not banning Herald. Oh my god. Konami. So here's my thing. There were 2 ways to handle the Mitsurugi package with the Yummy build, and we're hoping that the TCG is going to take the road that's correct, and we're going to see the removal of our dear old friend Harold. But honestly, the other way to go about it is to put Yummy Marshmallow and to put Snatchy both to 1. I think that this is a fantastic call. And if this is how you truly want to keep Harold in the game, then you have to do something like this. Now, speaking of here. Oh, well, okay, we'll come back to that here in a second. We see pre-prep also going to 1 here. Y'all called me crazy saying that pre-prep was the correct hit to check Mitsurugi. They're not banning Habagiri anytime soon. You're crazy. The only thing that they're going to do to Habagiri is going to hit the cards around it right now. And pre-prep is the way that you go about that. You can call me crazy for all of this, but I told you guys. Half my comment section told me, they're like, oh my god, you pre-prep's never going to go. What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, okay. Called by the Grave. Oh, there's more down here. Interesting. So I see Called by the Grave going. This is also another interesting discussion point. Seeing Called by the Grave's removal now means that Max C's going away. Now they're on our timer. That's kind of crazy. Totally Awesome's going to... I mean, was this originally banned? Hold on here. What's the status of this? Was prohibited and is now brought back to 1. Yeah, you guys enjoy 1 Totally Awesome, man. He doesn't really do a lot. I mean, like, he's a good card for what he is, but he's alright. And then, Metamorphosis is back. Now, you're gonna look at Metamorphosis, you're gonna be like, well, Robbie, it's just a spell card that, you contribute a monster, toggle into something else. Yeah, until you realize I can thrust into this. Yes, there are much easier ways to, I think, handle things, but it's all fun and games till the last warrior from another planet comes out off of this. And you're just like, oh, okay. I mean, it definitely will spice it up the game. I mean, like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Man. Okay. What else we got? Newly semi... We're semi-limiting Ash? I joked about the time that we would see certain hand traps starting to be limited. And, Konami would just have to make the decisions on where we go from here. I am shocked to see this. I didn't actually... Okay, Solemn Judgment going to 2. They're following suit with the TCG. We already limited this card to 1. Feels really good to have it back at 1. Oh, what are you doing here? Dominance Impulse is going to 2? I mean, to be fair, it is probably one of the best hand traps that you can kind of wrench out and toss at your opponent to basically paralyze them. I mean, it is... Nobody's going to argue that. Anyway, Sprite Starter going to 2. I mean, sure. Can't believe... Cards with restrictions lifted. Oh, well, hi there. It's crazy to me to see that Astrograph, Sorcerer, and Electromite are both fully available within this format. Like, it's crazy to think about that we live in a time where this has been okay and it's not causing any problems. Welcome to Power Cream. Eclipse Wyvern, I still don't like this. This card feels so dirty powerful for what it is, but okay. Baldrake going to 3. I mean, okay, sure. Emergency to 3. I don't even know why that was restricted in the first place. Desire's going back to 3. Oh, well, hell. Hello? Alright, OCG, I see you. We got a purely spell card going to 3. Ugh. And Ray Sloth going back to 3. Why was this card even locked up in the first place? Astrograph was semi. Eclipse Wyvern was at 1. Baldrake was at 2. Semi-limited was emergency. This is interesting. This is a list for sure. They are limiting hand traps now, like Ash. Metamorphosis is back. Max C is limited to 1. This is a crazy phenomenon that we are seeing right now within this. That the OCG actually is making some crazy movements here. I don't know what to say about this, man. Worlds is in Japan this year, and they know they're playing by TCG's rules, so I guess they're shaping their list to be closer to ours for the time being. That's very, very interesting, to say the least. So what do you guys think about this list? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.